Like the accent. It sounds alright when I talk the other way? Okay.
Yes.
And my name, does it sound believable?
Yes.
Okay. Just tell me when.
Action.
The name is Elle Jarvis. And where I'm from, we usually drink a cup of tea. But when I came to America a few years ago, I discovered what we call the latte. And it's so much better than tea. This documentary is about my search for the perfect latte in The Truth with Cream.
You know, the thing about a latte is the creamy deliciousness that you just don't get in a coffee. Coffee is like a man, hot and tasty, but rough and harsh. Oh, but a latte. Ladies are like a latte, hot and tasty, smooth and creamy. Like me, the Latte King.
We are standing outside of the Latte King, where it is said that countless women have come to be wooed and creamed. And our journey continues throughout the entire city in search of ridiculous coffee shop owners. They're crazy, a little zany. Just witnessed a tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. An Iraqi man attacked a woman with a knife, and she was helpless and screaming, and this cop came and he Rodney Kingdom and beat him to the floor. We will get to the bottom of this. Another Iraqi bites the dust.
What about the coffee shop owner?
Oh my God, are you serious? The coffee shop owner story? Yes. There's nothing going on with that story. We just saw people get shot and killed. All right, follow me with the camera. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we will find out why that Iraqi man was attacking that woman, and why that woman was so helpless, and why the air smelled so fresh in spite of the Iraqi man. Come on, follow me. Oh, gosh. Do you need a glass of water? Yes, please. So he came towards you?
Yeah. With a knife.
And that's when the officer...
He shot him!
He shot me. He shot me in the face!
He did not shoot you in the face.
I don't respond well to threats.
Another one of you reporters. Well, at least they sent a cute one this time. But you know what? I did not shoot that Iraqi in the face, okay? For the last time.
I saw him following me for a couple of days. I was just walking to work, and I just turned the corner on Cotton and Elm, and I bumped right into him. I mean, my heart stopped. And he just said, "Are you okay?" And I immediately turned around and called my sister. I knew something was wrong immediately. Her voice sounded so... I was frantic. I told her to find a cop. And it just so happens I found one in a coffee shop.
I hate civilians. You can't trust them. So I tell this woman, wait right here while I check on things.
And so I explained to him what happened, and he told me to wait there. And he went out and he looked.
Then I peeked my head out that little cafe door, and I could see up the street. But I also knew that I couldn't do a darn thing unless he tried something first.
And when he came back, he asked me, "Ma'am, has this man threatened you in any way?" And I said no. And he said, "Well, then there's really nothing I can do."
So I sent the missus on her way, figuring I'd trail both of them for just a little bit. I always wanted to be a detective. So, when that fella pulls a knife out, which is something a detective would notice, I'm ready for him. And when he begins charging at her, I'm more ready than ever. You should have seen me. I turned and pulled my gun out in one swift motion. I was like a ballerina. I was like a ballerina.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to know what that looks like.
He shot me in the face.
No, he didn't.
Well, he could have.
Well, why were you following her anyway?
I was not following her.
Well, the woman and the officer both agree.
I should not have tried to save her.
Save her?
It all happened when I was sitting in coffee shop. I overheard this man talking about he wanted to kill a woman. In my country, this kind of thing is normal. Here, it's not so good. So I followed him, tried to save her. I figure if she smelled fresh, I get yummy latte.
The Iraqi proceeded to tell us about the pursuit that he ensued throughout the day. How he followed the man who followed the woman and how he tried to save her life. But did we believe him? Of course not. He's Iraqi. Until our editor stumbled upon something in the original footage.
I was looking through the original footage and I found something interesting.
This is what he found. Now, if you look closely, here's the woman completely terrified for her life. As we move forward, we notice she takes a step backwards to here. Iraqi is charging at her fast as he pulls out the knife right here. We see the woman spraying what seems to be an air freshener in her defense. At that same moment, the unknown man is pulling out a gun up here and aiming it at the woman. Now, why did the cop not see this happening? Because he was twirling around like a ballerina while pulling his gun out in one motion. Nice delivery to here. Bam, bam, bam. Iraqi goes down. Now, since we last aired our episode of The Truth with Cream, we have revealed some interesting facts. The police have closed the investigation in spite of the new evidence we provided. Is Iraqi free? Of course not. He's Iraqi. Thank you, and good night.